Hi traders, hope you're doing well. Welcome to my video on the Fractal Channel Indicator. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple strategy that you can use to capture moves such as this one for over 400 pips using the Fractal Channel Indicator. So I'm using the MT4 MetaTrader 4 trading platform here. I have a Euro Dollar 1 hour chart with a Fractal Channel Indicator applied. What this does is it basically shows you areas where there can be buying momentum, selling momentum, support and resistance. Okay. How I trade it is first I look to spot the trend. Okay, this is a 1 hour chart, a Euro Dollar 1 hour chart. I prefer the 1 hour charts and above, simply because I find they filter out a lot of noise from the lower term chart timeframes. Therefore, we can spot trends and support and resistance easier from my experience. You can use a strategy on any instruments, so Forex, cryptos, commodity stocks, indices, etc. And we're looking to trade smart, not hard. So we want to capture moves like these for hundreds of pips. We're not trying to scalp a few pips and stress ourselves out chart watching all day. Okay, we want less time chart watching and more time catching big moves such as this one. So what we first look for is a trend. You can see here, market came to this resistance area and started to fall here. That is evidenced by this triple top chart formation we have. Okay, resistance was rejected 3 times, fall to the downside, lower highs. You can see that we're in a downtrend. Okay, so to time the entry with the fractal channel indicator, that's the indicator that you wish to use. I don't think it's necessary, but I'm going to go get to that in a minute. What you would do is you wait for price to pull back into this area here. So pull back towards the middle line and then start flowing around this area here. And then have a breakout below for continuation of the trend. Okay, so you can enter on the pullback into this area in the direction of the trend. As I said, we're in a downtrend, so we're only going to sell trades. We're not going to buy against the trend. As the old saying goes, trend is your friend. So we're going to want to trade with the trend. And just time our entry on a pullback. Here is a pullback. Here there's a pullback. You can time your entry. Here as well, and here. Okay, and then when we come down here, you can see that we came into a period of consolidation. We've already had this move here, so you don't really want to sell down by the low anyway. Ideally, you want to get in as early as possible. What I would do as well, personally, instead of just jumping in on a pullback there, I would wait for the pullback, and once I see a pullback, then I would draw my support level, okay, and I'd wait for a breakout of that support level. Okay, you can see this level of support actually goes all the way back to here. Okay, and then when we have a breakout, that would be my confirmation, and this just saves us jumping in too early on the pullback. So for this example here, when we had this pullback, instead of just entering a sell there, you know, we could have drawn our level of support and waited. Okay, that can just keep us out of trouble sometimes. Again, pull back to this area here. You don't need to jump straight in. You can if you want, or you can just draw your level of support and wait for a breakout there. Whether you draw your support like that or you want to draw it like this, same principles apply. Interestingly, when this level of support is breached, you can see it then holds up as resistance, which emphasizes the strength of that line there. We'll see when the market's making these lower highs, we know we're in a downtrend. Okay, so we're looking for short trades, as I said. And again, price moves down, has a pullback to the middle area here. You can jump straight in, or as I would prefer, just wait for confirmation via breakout of the support level there, and ample opportunities to jump in on this downtrend using pullbacks. You don't necessarily need a fractal indicator to show you these pullbacks. Okay, but perhaps I do understand why some of you would want to as well. That's absolutely fine. You can even use it for the support levels. You see when it goes flat here and then heads up in the other direction, you can use that flat line as the support. So there and there and there and there. And then just wait for a breakout. Some traders may even move up with the line. So look for a breakout there, then look for a breakout there, or there until eventually one comes. Personally, as I said, I much prefer to draw my own support and resistance lines. I wouldn't actually rely on a technical indicator like this myself. Okay. Money management. So when we take a sell trade, stop loss just above a recent high. So that'll be around 10 to 15 pips in this instance. Fantastic risk to reward when we consider price drops around 400 pips here. What I would do is when the price falls down here, stop loss would move to break even. Okay. And then as we see price continue to fall, I just move my stop loss above a high. So above the high there. Just basically trail the price as much as possible. So when we do capture a good trend, we make the most of it. Last thing I want to do is get into a good trade like this one and just exit around here. Okay, we're 70 odd pips. Fantastic. Great trade. However, we're just leaving way too much on the table there. Because we do get taken out, you can re-enter this entry here and this entry here, even this one. But then you don't want to sell too low, and you don't want to, the more you re-enter, the higher the chance of getting your entry wrong. Okay, so that's in a downtrend. In an uptrend, it's exactly the same. Just when you see the market is in a clear uptrend. Okay, you can just draw your support trend line. So you've got your support. Tested, trend line to the upside. Resistance, big breakout there. Okay, perhaps even earlier here. You can see I didn't even use a pullback then. I didn't even look at the fractal channel pullback, just force of habit. I think, well, maybe that emphasizes the point there. If you were trading on the pullback and you bought here, bad trade. Okay, but if you drew your resistance and waited, okay, it could have been a better trade. But then there are instances where the pullback perhaps would be a good trade. You can see price shoots up here. We have the pullback just below this, into this fractal channel here. And if you buy in here, then it wouldn't be the worst trade in the world. You would have a bit of drawdown, but then the price did shoot up. However, you could have also just done your resistance and traded from your resistance as well. Okay, so the key thing we're doing is we're just looking for trends, trading in the direction of the trend, and trading on breakouts or pullbacks. Depends on your own strategy. Having good money management, good trading discipline, having a plan and sticking to it. Okay, you can see, just look, market's making lower highs, it's in a downtrend. Okay, draw your support and just wait for a breakout of support. So here you can see nice move downwards, pull back into the channel, draw your support, big breakout, and you're into this downtrend at a favorable point. And in fact, I'll be honest with you, you could probably use this for range trading as well. Simply just like, look at this. This is messy. This is up, down, all over the shop. I wouldn't want to try and trend trade this. It's just a choppy market. But perhaps if you're range trading, okay, you can use the middle of the channel as sort of a base point and look to short around the highs and obviously buy or go long around the lows. For me, I'll be honest, I'm going to remove that from the chart, and I would just much rather, for me, that's a much better looking chart. It's just trend, you know, it's just things become less cluttered and more obvious. When I look at it like this, okay, support, breakout to the downside, lower highs, breakout of support, continuation. Okay, we won't get it right every time. You know, it may take 5 trades of 20 pip stop losses, you know, 100 pips down, but then you eventually, you know, there's a support level there, breakout, support becomes resistance, continuation. Then you eventually capture a good trade and, you know, 300 plus pips, you make back the loss and then some more on top as well. Okay, hopefully you found something useful in this video. If you can like and subscribe, that would be great and really help my channel. And I hope to catch you on the next one. Take care.